Madam, I do not have animosity towards that language, and I do not have any hatred towards that language. Stop. I have got great respect for the Hindi speaking people and for the Hindi language. Full stop. But, I will not give it more love and more respect that I would give to my language. Full stop. I love my own language and my own mother tongue more than anything else. Full stop. That is the point we are stressing. Full stop. It is not a fact that these people get more advantages because of this ? In the year 1950, it was said that Hindi would be the official language of India and English also would continue. Full stop. Then in 1965, because of the agitation in the south, they extended it for another 10 years, and now they say that Hindi would be the sole official language. Stop. If at all a person is to be considered really an Indian, he should tolerate the Hindi imposition and he must read and write in that language. Full stop. That is what it comes to. Full stop. Then, Madam, they say that Hindi is spoken by a majority of people. Full stop. What is the majority or minority here? ? It is a sentimental issue and it should not be treated as a majority of minority issue. Full stop. This has to be considered and treated as a matter of justice and truth. Full stop. They should consult the people of South India on this issue. Full stop. This is the real feeling of the people of the southern part of the country. Full stop. Now, Madam, some speaker just now mentioned that if you simply go into the markets of Chennai, you will find the people speaking in Hindi and understanding Hindi. Para. Then, I tell you one more thing about the Hindi language. Full stop. They talk about majority and minority. Full stop. What is majority? ? Majority means 51% of the population of this country who are speaking Hindi, but even according to the census report, it was stated that 42% of this country are in a position to understand Hindi. Full stop. Even among this 42%, there are other groups belonging to the language like Punjabi, Urdu, etc. as such and so on. Full stop. Even among this 42%, everybody is not in a position to understand Hindi at all. Para. Even if that percent includes the people scattered all over the country, throughout the length and breadth of the country, I can understand. Full stop. But these people are confined to 3 or 4 states only, that is, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar and Uttar Pradesh. Full stop. Simply because some people somewhere in the northern part of the country understand this language, you cannot ask the persons from the southern part of this country to accept it, and you can not ask the people from the southern part of the country, particularly the families, to learn the language and accept this is as the sole official language, read this constitutional language and follows this language, do all the day-to-day transactions and other transactions, political or social, in that language, full stop. Celebrating the official language of India is essential as it makes the freedom to speak our mother tongues, full stop. Suppressed under the British, Indians had to fight a lot to get the freedom to speak and cultivate their language. Para. Hindi Divas is celebrated on the 14th September of every year to mark the adoption of Hindi as one of the official languages of India. Stop. It is usually celebrated in North India as it is the primary language of the North. Stop. Hindi Divas is celebrated as the oneness of Hindi in the Devanagari script as one of the two official languages of India, full stop. Besides, marking the pride of Hindi speaking people, it also marks the freedom to speak Hindi, full stop. On the 14th September, Hindi was officially adopted by the Constituent Assembly of India as one of its official languages, full stop. This means that any report or bills, written Hindi would be acceptable in the parliament. Stop. Hindi is the language of almost 250 million people in India. Stop. Para. Since ancient times, Hindi has steadily developed with the help of Sanskrit and Pali. Full stop. Modern day, Hindi has a significant influence on Sanskrit, and many Hindi words are borrowed from the Sanskrit scriptures. Full stop. Hindi Divas is celebrated with great pride and vigor. Full stop. This is the day when everyone acknowledges the enriched language and its contribution. Full stop. This is indeed a language that is very rich and has made major contributions to the field of literature. Full stop. It is one of the sweetest languages and is regarded as one of the most popular ones. Para. Many well-known scholars have acknowledged Hindi because of its sheer simplicity and beauty. Full stop. It can convey grave messages in simple words for ordinary people to understand and internalize. Full stop. Hindi Divas is celebrated with great pomp as people salute the contribution of the language. Full stop. Various events are held to acknowledge the language. Full stop. Works of literature proud by Hindi authors, including Harivansh Rai Bachchan, Tulsidas, Kabir Das, and Munshi Premchand, are read out in public. Full stop. There can be no doubt about the fact Hindi is one of the most widely known languages in India, and people take pride in speaking this language. Full stop. Great men like Kaka Kalekar, Rajendra Simha, Hazari Prasad Dwivedi led a robust campaign in favor of Hindi to be considered as an official language in India. Para. The 14th of September, 1949 also marks the 15th birthday of the Beor Rajendra Simha. Stop. Hindi Divas is celebrated to recognize his efforts and hard work in the process of giving Hindi official recognition. Full stop. Most educational institutions organize events on this day and encourage students to take part. Full stop. They acknowledge the importance of the language. Full stop. Hindi acts as the primary medium of communication for tourists. Full stop. In educational institutions, students recite the poem, sing songs, and take part in essay writing competitions. Full stop. The presentation of an exceptional award also marks this day. Full stop. The President of India presents one distinguished individual with the Rajya Sabha award for his or her contribution towards the language. Full stop. The award ceremony is held in Delhi. Stop.